all we had to do was take a human life.
You always see the downside, don't you?
Get out your black dresses, black lipstick, black eyeshadow, and other black accessories.
Are you deceased?
You suck the life right out of me. I'm malaria.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 animated goth girls.
Dinner? That's a laugh. Just an excuse for my mom to bitch at me for not wearing girly clothes like all the other Britney Spears wannabes at this school.
For this list, we're taking a look at the most compelling cartoon females in movies and TV shows.
I'm a goth now.
That take delight in everything grim and gothic. Number 10, Gwen, Total Drama.
That was my bed.
This animated satire of various reality shows follows a group of colorful contestants, Gwen being one of the most intriguing and certainly the most gothic.
Okay, I hate to be predictable and complain on the first day, but I think mine just moved.
As a determined survivor, Gwen will go up against unspeakable danger and pain to win. This helps her to become the international winner for Season 1.
After 8 grueling weeks, it's my pleasure to give this $100,000 check to the last camper standing, Gwen!
Despite her loner status, Gwen opens herself up to friendship and romance throughout the series.
Yo, let's go, girl! You don't have time for daydreaming!
There turns out to be a lot more to this teenage goth archetype, which can be said about many of the characters on Total Drama.
Weird goth girl is right. Haven't we been through enough?
Number 9, Misa Amane, Death Note.
Hello and good evening. My name is Misa Amane.
You'd have to be at least a little gothic and a little insane to fall in love with Light Yagami. Misa Amane is immediately drawn to Light upon learning that he's Kira, a mass killer who delights in playing God.
I can't find a picture of him, but there won't be anyone else with a name like Light Yagami.
As happy-go-lucky as this blonde bombshell appears, she has an incredibly dark side brought on by her parents' murder.
Why are you doing this to me? If you want me to kill her, just say so and I'll kill her!
After Kira murders the man responsible, Misa becomes hopelessly devoted to him.
Would you please make me your girlfriend?
Girlfriend?
With a perfect figure, puppy dog eyes, and a Hot Topic wardrobe, Misa is a goth girl to kill for.
The only way to kill a Shinigami is to make them fall in love with a human.
Number 8, Clair, Monster High, Ghouls Rule.
Well, if it isn't Tweedledum and Tweedledummer.
Zip it, Claire!
When you attend a school called Monster High, chances are you're going to encounter a couple of young ladies that walk on the macabre side.
Whoa, sick costumes. You guys must really love Halloween.
Oh yeah, totally.
New Salem High isn't without a few ghoulish-looking students either, the most blatantly gothic being Clair.
Ugh, and if I'm forced to be here, I'm going to at least change the music. These people have no taste.
In many respects, Clair has more in common with the so-called monsters than she does with her fellow normies.
You know how people get when they see a monster. They want to blame them for everything.
Standing up to intolerance with sarcasm and wit, she demonstrates that monsters and humans aren't as different as some make them out to be.
Gag, dude, if you ever get mushy like that again, I'll give you a mega wedgie myself.
Number 7, Joan of Arc, Clone High.
You were thinking it.
I know.
If Joan of Arc were to come back as a teenage clone, you probably wouldn't expect her to go goth. Then again, you wouldn't expect Gandhi to be a party animal, or JFK to be a jock.
My abs are so firm you can grate cheese on them!
Seeing as how her clone mother was burned at the stake, maybe it isn't that surprising that Joan turned out so cynical.
I never thought hell would be this pink.
Clone High brings Joan of Arc into the 21st century with numerous inspired twists. A political activist and loyal friend, Joan wants nothing more than to be noticed.
I'm not Jeanne d'Arc. I'm Joan of Arc.
Alas, she often blends into the shadows.
Yeah, even closer than a sister. So close that we could sleep in the same bed and never touch or kiss.
Number 6, Riel Mayer, Ergo Proxy.
It's a conspiracy. The Security Bureau must have erased any data they didn't like beforehand.
This 19-year-old may appear too young to be an inspector. Riel Mayer proves herself to be sophisticated beyond her years, however, investigating a series of murders with grit and a gothic wardrobe.
To become a fellow citizen, you need to work harder on your human relationships.
She fits in perfectly with the grim dystopian world of Ergo Proxy, looking kinda like the love child of Neo from The Matrix and Celine from Underworld.
We have a serious problem.
We almost never see the character smile.
Are you ignoring me?
It's because I'm getting to the heart of the matter.
Given the horrific sights she sees on a daily basis, though, we can't exactly blame her.
It was not a dream. That thing was in here.
Number 5. Lydia Dietz, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, no!
Lydia defined a generation of goth girls in Tim Burton's wicked 1988 comedy.
I myself am strange and unusual.
Her legacy continued in the Beetlejuice animated series, which further found the fun and humor in horror.
My spiders!
Spiders?
Romeo, don't step on my spiders!
Where many goth girls are pessimistic and bitter towards others, Lydia is more of a role model. She may not fit in with the popular girls at school, but she still acts as a level-headed bridge between our world and the neither world.
Sorry, Beetlejuice. My revenge will be artistic, not personal.
Expressing herself through various creative outlets, Lydia shows kids everywhere that sometimes being different and weird builds character.
You did it, Will! Beetlejuice finally has willpower!
Number 4. Rogue, X-Men Evolution.
Some friendly advice, Teach? Don't mess with the Rogue!
Rogue has undergone several interpretations throughout the X-Men franchise. In X-Men Evolution, she's given the antisocial goth treatment.
When is this all gonna end?
This is actually a fitting approach to the character given her powers, which feel more like a curse sometimes.
What's happening to me? What am I? Who am I?
Causing harm to anyone she touches, Rogue grows up to be isolated, insecure, and afraid of herself. Her gothic apparel perfectly suits her personality and inner demons.
Rogue's having creepy nightmares.
Well, what about?
I'm not sure.
After joining up with the X-Men, however, she begins to unlock her true powers and uncover the power of friendship.
Let's just say I'm full of surprises.
Number 3. Henrietta Biggle, South Park.
You kids need to all go put your freaking Banana Republic clothes back on right now.
South Park Elementary has 4 goth kids, and Henrietta is the only girl of the bunch.
Happiness dies in the dark sea.
Yeah, happiness dies.
Yeah.
Like her fellow children of darkness, Henrietta takes pleasure in coffee, cigarettes, and condemning all the conformists.
Henrietta, I have dinner ready.
Shut up, Mom! Leave me alone, you conformist bag of demon jizz!
Henrietta may be a pretentious poet, and the pain inflicted by her perfectly pleasant parents may be exaggerated.
You'd like to wait till I was dead, wouldn't you? You'd like to see the maggots eat my face.
You are so creative, honey.
Conformist bitch.
Yet she also helps show the world that there's a huge difference between goths, vamps, and emos.
I'm not a f***ing emo! Don't you even know the f***ing diff?
We still don't entirely understand those differences, but that's probably because we're a bunch of posers.
There's no winning this for you. Soon the entire world will be emo. It is our time.
Number 2. Triana Orpheus, The Venture Brothers.
Hello?
Given Dr. Orpheus's connection to the dark arts, it isn't surprising that he would have a gothic daughter like Triana.
Look at these things. Giant Grandma Thunderpants. Don't they rule?
Having grown up surrounded by magic, Triana is often bored by the supernatural and isn't easily impressed.
So tell me, is this the most humiliating moment of your life or what?
Easily.
While cynical, this makes her one of the more sensible characters on Venture Brothers, and the object of Dean's affection.
Guess I'll be seeing you around the compound?
Around the compound? What are you, David Koresh?
Triana also demonstrates the makings of a potentially powerful sorceress, but she's still trying to figure out exactly what she wants out of life.
Triana Orpheus, you should go live with your mother and begin your training to be a sorceress. It's your destiny, and it's way cheaper than art school.
Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
No, Mom, he's evil. You don't know this about him? He has evil schemes. Normal people don't have schemes of any kind.
What you need is to give the game slave to me, or I will plunge you into a nightmare world from which there is no waking.
I'm here. But where are you? Sure, I see your body.
All right, I got one. Would you rather eat a 2-month-old mac and cheese or a spider meringue pie?
Star? Is that you?
My name is now Nebula.
Number 1. Raven, Teen Titans.
Hooah! High fives! Come on!
If you ask almost anybody who their favorite Teen Titan is, chances are they'll single out the gothic Raven in a heartbeat. That's largely because she's the most multi-layered and complex member of the group.
The mirror you found is for meditation. It's a portal into my mind, not a toy!
At first glance, Raven just might seem like the stiff killjoy.
You can't let this day end without me.
While she does often partake in brooding teenage angst, Raven is also caring towards her friends and even humorous at times.
Remember the time I called you both immature pinheads? I'm sorry for that too.
For somebody who must hold her emotions back, she still manages to have a huge personality and stand out as an identifiable being.
It's good. Wakey, wakey, tofu, eggs, and bakey. Herbal tea.
Do you agree with our list?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Who's your favorite animated goth girl?
Sorry, Mr. Fenton. I was into ghosts, but they're so mainstream now. They're like cell phones.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.